Very good morning, student. I am Asim Kumar Mandal as a physics teacher. Now I representing Sandipani Higher Secondary School, Rajoda. स्टूडेंट आपने मेरे पिछले वीडियोस में देखा होगा रिलेटेड टू चैप्टर नंबर 1 आई टेकिंग क्लास 12 फिजिक्स यूनिट नंबर 1 इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स चैप्टर नंबर 1 इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज एंड इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। प्रीवियस वीडियो में आपने काफ़ी कुछ देखा है, गॉस थ्योरम, कूलम्ब्स बाय गॉस थ्योरम, एक्सियल पोजीशन, कोएक्सियल पोजीशन, टॉर्क, वर्क डन एंड सो ऑन। Today we taking intensity of electric field on any observation point due to any test charge, due to any positive charge. We have to find out intensity of electric field. What is the demand of question? Intensity of electric field. What is the mean of intensity of electric field with the real example? स्टूडेंट देखिए, मान लीजिए, ठीक है, मान लीजिए कोई एक पर्टिकुलर व्यक्ति है, ठीक है, तो उसका प्रभाव उसके क्षेत्र में 5-5 किलोमीटर तक है। आप बोलते ना सर वो एक काफ़ी नामी जाना व्यक्ति है, पर्टिकुलर कोई एक व्यक्ति है, ठीक है, जिसकी पहुंच 5 किलोमीटर 10 किलोमीटर दूर तक है, तो हम क्या बोलते हैं सर उसका प्रभाव दैट मीन्स इंटेंसिटी। फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने किसी को मजाक में एक थप्पड़ मारा, ठीक है, आपने क्लैप कर दिया, ठीक है, उसने बोला मुझे बहुत जोर से लगा, जोर से दैट मीन्स इंटेंसिटी विल बी हाई, धीरे दैट मीन्स इंटेंसिटी विल बी लो। इंटेंसिटी दैट मीन्स अनदर प्लेटफॉर्म टू डिफाइन अ फोर्स, you know that intensity. So intensity of electric field, that means intensity due to electric field. Let we consider to define intensity of electric field on any observation point due to any test charge. Now let we consider any 3D field. Let we consider any 3D field. What is this? Space. Let we consider O is any point which consists any positive charge Q. Let we consider O is any point. O is any point in field x-axis, y-axis, and finally we getting the z-axis. So firstly, O is any point which consists any positive charge plus Q. Let we consider P is any observation point. Let we consider P any observation point, and the distance between O and P will be equal of small r. Let we consider a distance between O and P will be equal of small r. What is the mean of the P? P that means a observation point which consists any test charge Q0. Test charge may be positive, may be negative. Let we consider positive. Let we consider Q0 is a positive due to positive and positive that means a repulsion force, but in the case of the negative consists the attraction force. So we decide force will be equal of capital F. Force will be equal of capital F, may be attraction, may be repulsion. I repeat, let we consider O is any point on the space which consists any test charge, which consists any positive charge plus Q. P is any observation point which consists any test charge Q0. Let we consider a distance between the O and P will be equal of small r. The value of attraction or repulsion force will be equal of capital F. Now, what is the mean of the intensity of electric field? Intensity of electric field is a vector quantity, so represented by with the direction. So let me consider intensity of electric field on point P due to O will be equal of vector E. Will be equal of vector E. Now we getting the proper definition of the intensity of electric field. What is the mean of the intensity of electric field? Intensity of electric field represented by E, maybe vector E will be equal of F, maybe will be equal of vector F. That means E equal to F upon Q0. Intensity of electric field, that means ठीक है, अमाउंट ऑफ फोर्स ऑन द टेस्ट चार्ज ड्यू टू एनी चार्ज, अमाउंट ऑफ फोर्स. सो इन द सिंपल वे वी कैन रिटर्न द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एट a point. An electric field is defined as the ratio, ठीक है, between the force and the charge. Again I repeat, ठीक है, definition. What is the simple meaning of intensity of electric field? The intensity of electric field will be equal of a ratio between the force and test charge, magnitude of test charge. A simple definition of intensity of electric field in another way, the intensity of electric field, जैसा कि मैंने बताया था कितना आपको फोर्स फील हो रहा है उसे बोलेंगे इंटेंसिटी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड और strength, that means a capacity, strength of electric field at a point due to source charge, that means a plus q, defined as the electrostatic force. मतलब सिंपल सी भाषा में बात है भैया कि जो भी हम चार्ज ले रहे हैं, जितना भी हम सोर्स चार्ज ले रहे हैं, उसके द्वारा ऑब्जर्वेशन चार्ज पर जितना भी इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक फोर्स लगता है उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? इंटेंसिटी ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. स्टूडेंट, द एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ द डायग्राम. लेट वी कंसिडर O is any point which consists any charge plus Q. P is any observation point which consists any test charge Q0, and the distance between the O and P will be equal of small r. The value of attraction or repulsion force will be equal of capital F, and intensity of electric field on point P due to O will be equal of vector E. Same thing is there. ठीक है, O is ठीक है, and so on. Now time for derivation. What is the meaning of the derivation, student? Derivation, that means a mathematical expression to determine intensity of electric field. So we will start with the statement of the Coulomb's law. What is the meaning of the Coulomb's law? When we taking two charges, a force between the two charges defined by the Coulomb's inverse square law. So by the statement of the Coulomb's inverse square law, we can write vector F will be equal, maybe write vector without vector, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. First charge that means a plus Q. Second charge will be equal of Q0 by, take a distance between the AO and P will be equal of OP square. I hope you getting. Now in form of magnitude, what is the mean of this statement in form of magnitude? The mean of statement will be the positive and negative charge convert into null charge. That means a positive and negative sign will be cancelled. Now F will be equal of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q0 whole by, what is the mean of the OP? Here OP will be equal of small r. So small r, taking equation number first. Now by definition of intensity of electric field. What is the mean of the intensity of electric field? As you know that E will be equal of F upon में charge. Which charge? Test charge will be equal of Q0. So E equal to F. By equation first we can write the value of the F 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q0 r square upon में Q0. So finally Q0 will be cancelled out from the Q0. So E will be equal of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. What is the SI unit? Of intensity of electric field? Newton per Coulomb. So required solution will be equal of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by r square. But for the numeric value or numeric term, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught will be equal of 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton per meter square per coulomb square. So we taking E will be equal of, finally E will be equal of 9 into 10 to the power 9 Q by R square Newton per coulomb. Final result of this derivation. I hope student you getting the proper solution to determine intensity of electric field on any observation point due to any positive charge. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube channel.